about 30% of your total daily energy expenditure, so 30% of the calories that we burn, where it comes from and how to directly control that. That is your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's not your BMR or your resting metabolic rate, BMR or RMR, and it's not your exercise. It is your day-to-day activity. So think of your job, keeping up with the kids, me doing this video right now, some of it's subconscious, like nervous twitches, things of that nature, okay? So that can be up to, or is up to 30% of your total daily energy expenditure. So that's a lot. That can be a 900 calorie variance. Now the good part is it's what our bodies are used to. It's our daily routine. But how do we know and what do we do if we get out of that daily routine? That could be several hundred calories difference. So a good way to know if we're out of our routine or not to track our non-exercise activity thermogenesis is basically just some of it's common sense. You know, if you're in a plane for 8 hours a day and that's not the norm for you, okay, well then you know, oh, wow, my NEAT is down. I like to use a little Fitbit tracker. My body is used to around 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. That's just what it used to. Well, today, lo and behold, we did some traveling. I was bogged down with a lot of office work, and I looked down, it was 3,000 calories, or 3,000 steps. That's 5,000 steps. I don't know how many calories that could equate to, but again, I'm just thinking, wow, my NEAT is probably way out of whack right now. So now what do? You need to make some small adjustments to get that NEAT back to what your body's used to. So what are some adjustments that you can do when you know that your NEAT is very low? I like concurrent training. So I have a typical kind of bodybuilding type style training that I do. And today what I did is instead of resting in sets, I just walked. You know, I walked on the treadmill, walked around the gym, kind of looked weird. And that got my step count up to what my body's used to. I didn't go for a run, I didn't go and add a bunch of cardio, or I guess I could have to get that step count up. I just basically did some light activity to get my non-exercise activity thermogenesis back to what my body's used to and maintain that equilibrium. And today was kind of the exception, not the rule, okay? But again, tracking your steps is a good way, just using common sense, but don't ignore that big element of metabolism, because again, that can be that can be a lot of calories. For me, it's, you know, 300 and 900 calorie variance. So hey, hopefully this is helpful, apply it.